Don't miss a beat of the action when Apple announces its new devices. Apple is under fire again for the way workers were treated at its supplier factory in China and prompted that the iPhone maker the Russia team to the factory to investigate. The search giant in the latest big tech company to tangle with the Federal Trade Commission over children making unauthorized buys with apps. Megan Smith, an executive at Google's Mad Scientist Lab, Google X, was just appointed Obama's senior technology advisor and White House chief technology officer. Argentine rock giant Gustavo Cerati dies after years in coma. The newest cast of Dancing with the Stars is maybe the most fetched cast yet on Thursday. Dancing with the Stars co-host Tom Bergeron and Aaron Andrews announced the celebrity cast for the upcoming season 19 on Good Morning America this morning. Matt Nable has been tapped to play DC Comics villain Ra's al Ghul on Arrow. EW has confirmed. Considered to be one of the Batman's greatest enemies in the comics, Ra's al Ghul is the leader of the League of Assassins and the father of Ra's al Ghul. Astronomers say that they have found the boundaries of our Milky Way galaxy's home supercluster named Laniakea. Astronomers say that they found the boundaries of our Milky Way's galaxy home supercluster named Laniakea. A consortium of scientists announced Thursday in Science that they sequenced the coffee genome for the first time by determining all of the genes that make up the robusta coffee, a plant variety that accounts for one-third of the world's consumption. Geneva, the World Health Organization, called on Thursday for pharmaceutical companies and regulatory agencies to work together to accelerate the development of safe and efficient drugs and vaccines against Ebola. America's obesity crisis may be stabilized and rates of childhood obesity have leveled off according to a new report. America's obesity crisis may be stabilized and rates of childhood obesity have leveled off according to a new report. Monrovia, a plane carrying the third U.S. missionary infected with the Ebola virus in Liberia, left the capital of the West African nation on Thursday. The Food and Drug Administration on Thursday approved the fight of the first of an eagerly awaited new class of cancer drugs that unleash the body's immune system and fight tumors. The supervisor and pharmacist at the now closed New England Compound Center, Glenn Adam Chin, was arrested at Logan Airport on Thursday. Boston firefighters have not yet determined the cause of the 9-alarm fire in Austin that displaced dozens of residents. Sudbury police said a good description of suspect led to an arrest who tried to abduct two boys while riding scooters on Skyview Lane, but they foiled the abduction attempt. Jonathan Castro at Chelsea received a life sentence with possibly a parole for a 2013 second-degree murder. North Face Police said a student was attacked on Huntington Avenue early this morning at 5 a.m. In Stillwater, New York, New York State Police are investigating a small plane crash in the Stillwater Reservoir. Helicopter scuba team and other officials also on the scene. Unknown how many people on board, if anyone, made it out of the plane. As the plane crashed about 1:45 p.m. As Stillwater, New York, here. It is northeast of Albany, New York, here. Let's take a look at our stock market report on this Thursday evening here. Dow Jones 17,069.58 down 870. S&P 500 99.765 down 307, and Nasdaq 45,622.29 down 10.28. In the euro, DAX 9724.26 up 97.77. FTSE 6877.97 up 4.39. CAC 4449.94 up 73.07. In the Asian markets here, Nikkei 15676.18 down 52.17. Shanghai 2306.86 up 18.24, and HSI 25297.92 down 20.03. And the oil markets here, 94.53 down 101, Brent 101.84 down 93 cents, and natural gas 3.834 down 13 thousandths of a point here. In the gold market, 1261.90 down 8.40, silver 19.065 down 124 thousandths of a point, and copper 3.15 up 23 thousandths of a point here. In the bonds, US 10-year yield 2.4533% up 43 thousandths of a point. Germany 10-year yield 0.97% up 5 thousandths of a point, and Japanese 10-year yield 0.534% up 2 thousandths of a point here. And in the FX bonds here, European US dollar 1.2939 down 5 thousandths of a point. US dollar Japanese yen 105.28 up 2 hundredths of a point, and Great Britain pound US dollar 1.6318 down 12 thousandths of a point here. Okay, let's take a look at our sports news here. There's a play that from the 2012 Green Bay Seattle game that stands out to yours truly, and is that the family decided to even move it deeply into NFL folklore as the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks will start the 2014 NFL regular season at 8:30 p.m. tonight in Seattle. Florida State proceeded with a school investigation of Heisman Trophy winner quarterback Jimmy S. Wilson related to the alleged rape of a fellow FSU student in 2012 at a training for the women, told U.S. Today Sports. Tonight, the Red Sox and New York Yankees will wrap up a 3-game series at Yankee Stadium with Brendan Workman on demand for the Red Sox here. Peter, Channel News time 509. It's time now for the travel report here on this Thursday evening here, and let's start it off in downtown in Greater Boston here, where Southeast Expressway on the southbound side very slow from the 93 down the split on the southbound side of the expressway. Mass Park on the eastbound side slow from 93 all the way down to 7 Williamstown on the eastbound side. And it's stretching all the way out to the Austin Brighton tolls, and on the westbound Mass Pike slow from Austin Brighton all the way out to Framingham on Route 9 here on the westbound side of the Mass Pike. 120 on the southbound side, a little slow from the Pike all the way down through 130 in Kenton due to an accident on 128 southbound between 109 and Route 1A, and an incident near Route 138 in Kenton on 128 northbound. And 120 on the northbound side also from Route 3 in Burlington all the way up in Wakefield there due to a couple of accidents between Route 3A and Route 3 on the northbound side of 128, and an accident on 95 128 northbound near 225 in Lexington in here. 93 northbound a little slow from the Zakin Bridge all the way out to Medford. Near the Middlesex Fells Recreation Parkway. Route 1 on the northbound side also from the Levitt Connector all the way down to the Tormund Bridge. Route 1 on the northbound side slow from Revere all the way down to Saugus. Stewart Drive eastbound a little slow from 2A all the way down through 93 in downtown Boston here. 93 on the northbound side a little slow from 120 in Reading all the way up into 495 in Andover. Route 3 northbound a little slow from 120 in Burlington all the way up into the downtown Lowell section there. Route 95 Milan Fine from 128 to the New Hampshire border. Route 128 Milan Fine from both ends of Peabody to Gloucester, except for a few slow spots on 128 northbound and Peabody stretch over past 95 here. 495 on the eastbound side a little slow from Route 3 in Lowell all the way down through 213 in Lawrence here. And Route 495 westbound a little slow on the southbound side of 495 from 93 in Andover all the way down through Route 3 in Lowell here. And Route 495 the southbound side a little slow from Route 9 in Westbury to the Mass Pike. 290 on the southbound side a little slow in downtown Worcester here. And 95 more on fine on both sides from 128 to the Rhode Island border. Route 24 a little slow from West Bridgewater all the way down to Route 140 in Taunton here. And 495 more on fine on both sides from Westbury all the way down through Middleborough here. And Borden Bridge on the southbound side a little slow, and 28 northbound a little slow approaching the Borden Rotary, but 28 and 6 are good to go. From the Cape Island, 28 is good to go from Busbury to Falmouth a little slow, and 28 to Falmouth. Route 6 mile 5 from Sagamore all the way down to Sandwich here. Route 3 is smooth sailing, except for a few slow spots from Route 3 from the split all the way down to Route 18 in South Weymouth, an accident on Route 3 south is approach Route 28 out in Rockland there. And take a look at the Rhode Island highways. 95 on the southbound side also from the Pawtucket Providence line down to the downtown Providence stretch here. 95 northbound so from Mount Wells Avenue to downtown Providence due to an accident on the ramp to 195 from 95 north there. And 295 northbound a little slow from Route 37 to Route 12 in Cranston here. And Route 146 on the northbound side a little slow from 295 in Lincoln up in Cumberland there. And Route 4 on the northbound side a little slow from Route 1 to North Kingstown down to Exeter here. And in Jamestown and Newport Bridges are Milan Fine here. Okay, Peter Channel News on 5:13 time now for a little weather report here on this Thursday afternoon here. Our current conditions here in Norton, Massachusetts at our current conditions here at 84 degrees the temperature right now in Norton, with a dew point about 56 degrees and humidity at 38%, barometer 3.12 inches, visibility 10 miles, winds southwest by 8 minutes. Beautiful day today here in Norton. Current conditions around the region here, we got a 76 degree temperature reading for Boston and 70 out in Boston Harbor. But weighing again out, it's 84 in Fitchburg and 83 out in Bedford, 78 in Beverly, 80 in Gloucester, 82 in Haverhill, 79 in Worcester, 83 in Sturbridge and in Milford, 80 out in Webster, 85 in Norwood, 86 in Taunton, 83 in Bedford, 75 in Plymouth, 81 in Provincetown and then in Falmouth, 79 in Chatham and Martha's Vineyard, 71 in Cape Cod Bay, 76 in Nantucket. It's A1 in Block Island, 82 in Westerly, and A4 in Providence, A1 in Smithfield, A3 in New York City, A2 in Islip, it's A1 in Montauk, 77 in Long Island, A3 in Bridgeport, A5 in New Haven, A4 in Denbury, A2 in Waterbury, A5 in Meriden, A4 in Hartford, A6 in Windsor, and in Springfield, Massachusetts, A3 out in Amherst, 80 out in Greenfield, 78 in Pittsfield, 79 in North Adams, 85 out in Albany, New York, 81 in Bennington, 72 in Brattleboro, Vermont, 82 in Keene, Hampshire, 79 in Sheffield, Hampshire, 81 in Concord, Hampshire, 78 out of Manchester, Hampshire, 85 in Nashville, Hampshire, it's 80 out of Portsmouth, New Hampshire here. Okay, let's take a look. And our regional temperatures here, and a national map outlook here. Stationary front from eastern California, stretching down to Nevada, down into the Rockies, and cold front from Colorado, stretching down to Kansas, up in the northern plains and in the upper Mississippi Valley, down for southern Manitoba here, and a warm front from northeastern Minnesota, up down the northern Great Lakes, down for western Ontario. Stage front up the Carolina coastline stretching out to sea. And we got a front of mine down for north central California, southern Nevada down for western Arizona, southeastern California border. Another one from south central Utah down for northeastern Arizona, and a front of mine down to New Mexico here. And a front of mine from central Florida out to sea. 85 degrees at temperature right now in Pittsburgh, high pressure in northeastern Washington State and southwestern Colorado, northern Arizona, and off the New England coastline. We got low pressure in northwestern California, southeastern California, southern Utah, and southeastern Colorado here. 85 degrees at temperature right now in Pittsburgh, 90 in Washington D.C., 78 in Atlanta, 85 in Miami, Florida, 91 in Brownsville, Texas, 95 in Dallas, Texas, 91 in Kansas City, 78 in Chicago, 87 in Detroit, 93 in Omaha, Nebraska, 80 degrees in Minneapolis, at 62 in Great Falls, Montana, 78 in Seattle, 72 in San Francisco, 75 in Los Angeles, 103 in Phoenix, 88 in Albuquerque, 71 out in Denver, 73 in Salt Lake City, it's 98 out in Las Vegas, Nevada. Take a look at a radar scope around the country here, and it shows a line of rain showers and a few storms from the eastern portions and western portions of Quebec, and a line of rain showers from northern Ontario, stretching to northern Michigan and up into Wisconsin, down to the southeastern portion of Minnesota and northern Iowa. String of rain showers in central Indiana and southeastern Missouri, and rain clusters of showers of fronts will cover much of the southeastern portion of the country, down in the Gulf States, down for central and southern Texas, down in the northeastern portions of Mexico. And showers of storms, a few of them scattered around the fork of the region and northeastern Nevada. And a spotty rain showers, a few storms in Alberta, down for west central portions of Saskatchewan here. And a line of showers of storms from southeastern portions of Saskatchewan, southern Manitoba, and southwestern portion of Montana, and northern North Dakota. Lebanon, Missouri, good evening, 91 degrees with scattered clouds. Take a look at our satellite loop here, and it shows line of clouds coming from Nova Brunswick down from Quebec, stretching it down from much of the Great Lakes in the north and western portion of Iowa, down for eastern Nebraska, and a line of spotty clouds coming in much of the eastern Kentucky and Tennessee, down for Virginia, down for North Carolina, western South Carolina, stretching down for Georgia, down for the Gulf States, and down for Florida here. And a line of clouds coming in much of Mexico, and down for southern Texas, down for the Four Corner region, and up in northeastern Nevada, southern Idaho, down for Wyoming and Montana, and up in North Dakota. Line of clouds from northern British coming down for Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and down for Ontario here. Take a look at our what's going on in the tropics here. A tropical wave coming by. A broad low pressure system is located a couple of miles east-southeast of the Cape Verde Islands. Development of any of this disturbance is expected to be slow to occur over the next several days, while it moves westward about 15 miles per hour. Formation chance for 4 hours. Low 10% formation chance for 5 days. Medium about 30%. There. Alright, take a look. The latest on Norbert here is a 5 p.m. reports here. 90 mile per hour wind gusts. Same location, 21.2 to the north, 110.8 to the west. Maximum sustained wind 9 miles per hour. Movement northwest by 8 miles per hour. And take a look at the latest public advisory on Hurricane Norbert at 5 o'clock advisory coming in, and it shows the tropical storm watches extend northward along the Baja California Peninsula. Location 21.2 to the north, 110.8 to the west. About 130 miles, 210 kilometers southwest of the southern tip of Baja California, about 265 miles, 430 kilometers southeast of Cabo San Lazaro, Mexico, and maximum sustained winds 90 miles per hour, 150 kilometers an hour, and impressive movement northwest about 320 degrees at 8 miles per hour, 13 kilometers an hour, minimum central pressure 970 millibars and 28.65 inches. Change with advisory. The governor of Mexico has extended the tropical storm watch from north of Puerto San Andres to Puente Abrados and the west coast of the Baja Peninsula, and on the east coast of the peninsula from north of San Andres to Laredo. Somebody watch the warning is in effect. The tropical storm warning is in effect for La Paz to Cabo San Lazaro. Tropical storm watch in effect for north of Cabo San Lazaro to Punta Brejos. North of La Paz to Laredo. A tropical storm watch means that tropical storm conditions are possible within the watch area, generally within the 48 hours. For storm information specific to your area, please monitor the products issued by your local National Meteorological Service. At 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 20 UTC, the center of Hurricane Norbert was located near latitude 21.2 to the north, longitude 110.8 to the west, and Norbert is moving toward the northwest near 8 miles per 13 kilometers an hour, and this is general motion and expected to continue during the next couple of days. On the forecast track, the center of the hurricane expected to put to the southern tip of Baja California Peninsula today and move nearly parallel to the Pacific coast of the peninsula by Saturday. Maximum sustained winds remain near 90 miles per 150 kilometers an hour with higher gusts. No significant change in strength is expected today, with a gradual weakening forecast begin on Friday. Hurricane force winds extend outwards up to 35 miles, 55 kilometers from the center, and the tropical storm force winds extend upward up to 140 miles, 220 kilometers an hour. The latest central pressure reported by the Air Force Reserve reconnaissance aircraft is 970 millibars or 28.65 inches. In the wind, tropical storm conditions are expected to reach the southern portion of the warning area within a few hours and spread northward within the warning area early Friday. Tropical storm conditions are possible within the watch area Friday and Saturday. Rainfall. Norbert expected to produce rainfall amounts of 3 to 6 inches over the southern part of the Baja California Peninsula, with isolated amounts near 10 miles to 10 inches by Saturday. Surf, large swells will affect portions of the southwestern coast of Mexico today, where the swells will gradually spread northward into the southern Gulf of California and along with the coast of the Baja California. Throughout the weekend, these swells will reduce dangerous surf conditions and rip currents. There. Okay, let's take a look at the Central Pacific Hurricane Outlook. Duff and Boone in the Central Pacific here. So take a look at our public discussion around the country. A cold front progressing in the eastward front the Southern United States will bring a touch of the warmth in its wake. On a wet period is in store for the 79 plains that over the coast in the next couple of days. The northern stream of the jets will gradually gain amplitude. The older wind will help drag a well-defined cold front toward the east current. The risk of showers and thunderstorms in its vicinity. Some of the heavier precipitation should be across the Great Lakes region, which will be closer proximity to the stronger jet dynamics upon the passage of the front. Expect temperatures to cool, bringing in more than an autumnal feel to the air. Currently, this frontal boundary consists of temperatures in the upper 80s, low 90s, in the warm sector of upper 60s and near 70 degrees in its wake. It'll take a couple of days for the frontal zone to work its way toward the east coast, with the boundary eventually reaching the Interstate 95 corridor by Saturday afternoon evening. Moisture should definitely be on the rise across the desert southwest east, where the 79 plains and a fairly organized area of convection is forecast to develop across southern and eastern New Mexico, with the real averages of 1 to 2 inches expected across Saturday evening. This region has also been highlighted in the WPC excessive rainfall forecast, which suggests areas of potential flash flood in the pattern remains conductive of heavy rainfall as the moisture lifts northward from the tropical eastern Pacific. Elsewhere, disturbance should linger right along the southeast United States coast, which will promote an active period of shower and thunderstorm activity. And the more intense area of precipitation may occur along the local sea breezes, particularly along the Georgia and South Carolina coastlines. As in the northwestern sector of the country, expect tranquil conditions to prevail. An upper ridge holds strong over the region, and highs should reach the 80s. Each state to wet slightly higher regions in the Nevada locales. Forecast discussion around New England there. Dry weather will continue throughout Friday, but becoming warmer and more humid and approaching cold front. Saturday will bring scattered showers and thunderstorms with local heavy rainfall into the Saturday evening. High pressure brings cooler, less humid air for Sunday. Fat Tuesday and settled weather may return to Europe for the middle of next week. And Diurnal SCU will road with sunset and set the stage for a very pleasant evening on tap with light winds and dew points in the 50s. A lot of temperatures to cool northerly early this evening. Quiet on the right as well as mid-level high winds that occur over New England and have a shortwave front to the throat entering the western Great Lakes, and thus substance front the calm supports of a dry night and of a round of radiational cooling expected inland with a couple of winds and mainly clear skies and a drier mass. This will be more than overnight of patchy ground fog and not quite as cool as previous nights, giving a slightly lower level of moisture dip points, but still comfortable with lows in the upper 50s, low 60s, at middle 60s in the urban areas. Here, take a look at our weather notes here. Humid days for Friday and Saturday with some summer-like feel. And it'll be sharply cooler by Sunday as dew points in the 50s and lend to the 60s down in Cape Island. And muggy on Friday and impressive on Saturday dew point categories here. And tomorrow's I can see 74 to 81 degrees in Cape Island. Inland 82 to 89. And a few spots could top 90 degrees here. As we take a look at tonight's lows, will be 67 for Boston, 64 for Hartford, 70 for New York City, 62 for Worcester and Albany, New York, 61 in Rutland, Vermont, 59 in Concord, Hampshire, and it'll be 62 for Portland, Maine. So tonight's temperature range for today, for tonight around the region, we'll see 59 to 70 degrees. And humidity increases on Friday, bringing us back to hot, humid, and hazy for Friday, and Friday night temperatures well above normal likely here. And best chance of approaching 90 degrees will be northwestern Plymouth County around the Brockton area, and around Randolph and Stoughton here, and around northwest County, northwest Middlesex County up to south central New Hampshire will have the greatest chance of topping in the 90, and showers and thunderstorms are likely on Saturday with heavy rain and damaging winds, and large hail will be possible here. With these storms, stay tuned for the latest forecast for more information here. Okay, let's take a look at a view from the outside there. And it shows a pleasant evening in store. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast that goes like this here. For tonight, we are going to see some mostly clear skies, low in 61 degrees. Southwest wind about 6 miles per hour coming after midnight. For Friday, sunny skies under 86 degrees, light southwest wind increase at 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. For Friday night, patchy rock after 2 a.m. wise, increase of clouds with a low in 67 degrees, south wind about 8 miles per hour. For Saturday, slight chance of showers and a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 9 a.m. and some storms could be discussing winds, heavy rain. Patchy rock before 9 a.m. wise, mostly clouds are high near 88 degrees, southwest wind about 8 to 11 miles per hour size, 26 miles per hour, chance of precipitation 30%. New rainfall amounts between the 10 recording and checks of amounts possible thunderstorms. For Saturday night, showers and thunderstorms likely before 1 a.m. Then in chance of showers and some of the storms could heavy. Rain and gusty winds patch between 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. in the northwest. Most of the coast got low 6 degrees and westward about 5 miles per hour in the north after midnight. Chance of precipitation 70%. First Sunday, you are going to be in for a treat on Sunday. We'll have some autumn-like temperatures with most of the got high 76 degrees. And Sunday night, patch after 4 a.m. Most of the coast got low 52 degrees. And Monday, patch before 8 a.m. and otherwise skies got under 67 degrees. And Monday night, patch after 3 a.m. Podcast got low 53 degrees. Tuesday, patch before 9 a.m. Podcast got under 74 degrees. Tuesday night, patch after 3 a.m. Most of the got low 58 degrees. Wednesday, chance of showers, patch before 9 a.m. Most of the clouds got 175 degrees. Wednesday night, chance of showers, clouds got low 59 degrees, and precipitation 30%. For Thursday, chance of showers, most clouds got 174 degrees. Chance precipitation 30%. Bitters, what a phrase of the day, of the evening. A clear night on tap and a humid day on tap for tomorrow and Saturday. That's BJ with you, Bob. Good evening with a good positive. I'll see you for the 11 o'clock report or right after Sports Roundup. Have a good evening and see you at 11.